Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It's Rock Mercury here. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. Okay, I have something I didn't really think all the way through, but I made some brownies that I had blackened. I toasted them too much. They were supposed to be like just warmed up, but I should have left it in one. Then I have ice cream on top of it, which I put into a hot pot pan, and now it's just like melting. So I don't know why I decided to do it this way. I should have put the ice cream in a different container. Learn from my mistakes. This was not a smart thing to do. Now my ice cream is literally all melting. Like, what was I doing? What was this? What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason? So I gotta eat this quick. Good brownie though. Even though the top part is crispy, still very tasty. Meshes well with the ice cream. I just wanted to come on here and have a little snack with you guys. Not the prettiest. It was going to be prettier. If I left it in one time on a toast, it would have been really pretty. But I just want to check in with you guys. Talk about how beautiful a day it's been. I've been uploading videos and watching a lot of Candace Owens. Her podcast. Excellent podcast. Excellent podcast. And although I'm not a religious person and she is religious, but she doesn't really throw it at you like that too much. Her information is so eye-opening. It's so like wow, like this is happening right in front of us. Like the corruption is going on. And it's something she talked about today that I was so intrigued by. She talked about how a lot of these celebrities, pop culture icons, for example, like Cardi B, who I don't really consider an icon, but whatever. By the way, this is an espresso with some oat milk creamer, you know. Peppermint mocha, very good. Oh, that's nice. And the ice cream is caramel like chocolate chunk. Anyway, so, these culture people who are getting promoted by these huge organizations, whether it be Facebook or TikTok or Twitter, whoever the heck is promoting these people with different brands, they are promoting, like they're playing them in a game of chess that they don't even know they're playing. These actors and these celebrities don't even know that they're being used as pawns. I knew this already, in a way, but I didn't think about it the way she said it. Like, in my head, I'm like, oh, these celebrities know what they're doing. I've been around celebrities my whole life. Like, they're smart enough, they know what they're doing. But that's not true, technically. That's not really true. And the reason why it's not true is because some of them are so enthralled in the fame and celebrity culture that they will do whatever it takes to get that. Like they're so focused on just getting the attention that they really don't realize that they're part of a bigger agenda. They have no idea. And my intellect and me knowing what I know, like me going hardcore into the origin of things and how media manipulates and things like that, these celebrities aren't really doing that a lot of times. In fact, the reason why they become celebrities is because they're so vacant intellectually, or so on so many drugs or something, or substances, whatever, that they are just wanting attention because they are their daddy issues or mommy issues, whatever. So they don't even know that they're being me doing like Make the Stallion, for example. I'm gonna give you guys a Popeyes hottie sauce. Come to Popeyes, get your Popeyes hottie sauce. Girl, get your house. It's like that's what we're doing. That's what we're giving to our fans. Like that's what Black culture and pop culture is. It's not gonna help you. Is anything at Popeyes going to give you health and wealth and love? Is it gonna help your life in any way whatsoever? Not at all. The Migos meal, the Sweetie McDonald's meal, the Travis Scott. These people are rich. They don't even eat these foods. Some of them do eat it because they're so used to being poor and they eat the same poor foods, like Jeffree Star used to do. Even when he's a billionaire, he still would eat trash Taco Bell, which is literally worse than dog food. Actually, molecularly worse than dog food. But he would eat that even as a billionaire because they're just used to like the trailer park food. But they tell us like, oh, this is what you can afford. This is like, I'm a celebrity. You like my music? You should eat what I eat then. It's just really like a sad thing. And I used to blame the artist a lot. Like with Lizzo, I definitely blamed her a lot when she did that. And I'm cool with Lizzo now. Lizzo used to be really mad at me because I know her people. I know the reason why she's famous. I know her main creator director. Like they know me very well. Like we've been friends. I won't consider them friends anymore because of what I found out about him and what I found out about some of these people. That I've separated my own way, but they knew me. I've known them for years and years. And Lizzo was really upset with me for calling her out for going into a tub full of Skittles and telling black women that get your Skittles on, girl. Look at me and my Skittles. I'm just black and beautiful. Big, black and beautiful. And diabetic, honey? I mean, as I'm eating brownies and ice cream, this isn't the best time for me to do this. But this is not healthy. What I'm eating is not like the healthiest thing. It's homemade, but not the healthiest. I'm not promoting this. I don't want you to go out and buy some brownies. I'm having a cheap moment right now. This is not a healthy moment. I'm not saying this is a lifestyle. Go get the Rock Mercury brownies. Go get these Rock Mercury brownies and get your diabetes today. No, I'm not trying to give that to you. That's not what I'm selling. That's not what I'm offering to you. I actually feel guilty even showing you this, but whatever. It's what it is. I messed up today. I just wanted to have a snack moment. But they're promoting with actual corporations. It's different what they're doing. They're literally partnering up with bigger establishments like Skittles or Nestle or like any of these big huge companies, even Johnson Johnson, who owns a lot of these brands. And they're selling toxins to our community because they don't want you to be healthy. They don't want you to be able to be intellectual enough to invest for yourself, to work for yourself, and to upgrade your life, like to have to gain your own power and love yourself the way you are. They don't want that for you. Angel says you eat healthy all week. I do. And after this, I'm drinking some juice and some water and cleansing myself. Because, But right now, my sister made these brownies, and I'm like, I want another brownie. Just one more brownie, please. One more brownie. Unbanta says, bro, Jesus Christ, thank you for dying on my sins. I would never die for your sins. Are you serious? If I was Jesus, I would never die for your sins. I'd be like, y'all are just gonna have to burn in hell. Let's see. Big Sal says, I love watching you eat and hearing you chew. Shaking my head. Oh, thank you. I guess. Master says, sup, homie, drink water. I do drink water. All the time. Angel says, hi, Rock. Hello, Angel. It's Angel. I'm happy you're live. Yep, I'm here. Thanks for being here. Official Jerry says, what are you eating? Curious. Eating brownies, ice cream, and latte. I feel bad. Let's see. Big Poop. Oh my God, Big Poop. That's your name is Big Poop? Why is that your username? You need to change your username immediately. That's not a good username, but it's hilarious and I kind of love it. He said, what's good, Rock? How you doing, my guy? I'm doing amazing. Kayer says, I love your eyes. Thank you. At least you didn't diss me. Angel says, true. Samantha says, facts. Angel says, yes. Timo says, if Jeffrey Dahmer was black. Yeah, you're telling me that I'm if Jeffrey Dahmer was black? I have way more personality than Jeffrey Dahmer. I have way less wanting to harm anyone. I don't want to harm anybody, so I'm like the opposite of Jeffrey Dahmer. In fact, I have a song. Go listen to it. Everybody on live right now, go search Rock Mercury Serial Healer. I have a song that I wrote called Serial Healer. So instead of serial killer, I wrote it while I was in my abusive marriage that I was getting attacked in. And so I was like, thankfully that I'm not a serial killer, because I believe that you can choose the path you want to go on. And if I wanted to, I could have chosen to become a serial killer, but I chose instead to go a serial healer. There's a certain mental capacity, like there's certain like mental forks in the road that you come to in life. And like I have an ability to separate life a bit. Like I understand like part of what Jeffrey Dahmer was saying, and like like how he was able to objectify or like create a separation between humans and like humanity or something, like to create between a person and their life force or something. I get that, but the way I took it was like I would rather heal people so that they can open their minds up to a bigger place. I don't want to objectify and own a person. But my ex-husband, he liked to do that. Like I feel like he was more like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like he would be somebody who I wouldn't be surprised if I found out that he had, done crazy crimes. In fact, I do know he's done certain crimes, but I mean, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how to go about that. I don't even know if I want to spend time in court or dealing with him. I just want to separate from my ex. Like I've already went through traumatic experiences. I'm not interested in that. But I've been around people who are psychopathic. And I feel like I could have chosen to be psychopathic if I wanted, but I chose instead to be a serial healer, despite the fact that when you heal people, they tend to attack you afterwards. Like you heal a person and then they just feel like, oh, well, I didn't need healing. Oh, well, you're this and you're that, and they just turn their turn on you. So it's like almost just as toxic to be a serial healer as it is a serial killer, in a way. That's a little too deep. Some of you guys may not understand that, but it's just, there's levels to this, but I can see in a different world where I could have been a serial killer, to be honest. But I don't enjoy harming anyone. But the mental mind frame of separation could have taken me down that road, which is why I wrote that song, Serial Healer. So it starts off like, serial killer, I could have been a serial killer. And then it goes, lucky for you, I'm a serial healer. Healing you bees of the basic S you do. I F with you for a serial thriller. Arch your back for everyone you knew. Now I'm gonna need a dope boy dealer and a thigh filler, a champagne chiller while my life get realer. Anyways, it goes in like it's too explicit for me to sing it on here because it's TikTok, and TikTok doesn't really appreciate explicit lyrics for some reason. It's weird. Some people get to curse all the time, but then I curse, and then they block me. Good old racism for you. So weird. It's so weird, but whatever. Angel says, I agree, Rock. Big Poop says, how's your day going? My day's going so great. I had a beautiful walk with my sister and my nephew. We went to the lake. It was so gorgeous outside. Had a beautiful time. I saw a scorpion. I killed a scorpion today. I mean, I didn't want to kill it. I wanted to kind of put it in a jar or something, but it caught us off guard too fast, and I had to go step on it. To protect my family. I had to protect my family. I took a picture of the scorpion, sent it to my mom. She freaked out. She was like, we need to move. No, we're not moving anywhere. But I was like, Mom, it's just another insect, like every other insect. Like, I'm more terrified of these spiders because they're so fast. They jump around, and they just like have more venom in them. There's so many spiders out here. We live in the woods. We live in the beautiful mansion-esque woods. Like, it's gorgeous here, but there's still the woods. Like, this is the price that you pay when you want to live amongst nature, amongst the beauty. This is the price you pay. When a Maserati is right now driving in front of me, a white Maserati is just driving right in front of me right now, in front of my window. So it's just what it is. Lost Soul says, you're very well spoken. Thank you. My ex always told me that he couldn't understand anything I was saying. So I decided that I was going to be very clear on my lives. I'm like, I felt like I was always clear. I think he was just trying to use it as a tactic to bully me, because he would say like, I don't know what you're saying, like you're just like you don't even speak clearly, da da da. But then he would attack me by quoting what I said and like saying, well, you said this and you said that. And like, I thought you couldn't understand what I said. So now I'm very specific about speaking as clearly as I can. I may still stutter at times. I may still have a lisp, because I just have a lisp because my tongue is like a little bit larger than, I think I had like allergic reactions growing up. And so my tongue got more inflamed from like um, different chemicals and like the juices I was drinking, and some of the foods were more acidic, and they affected my tongue. My tongue has never went back to the right size it was supposed to be, I think. And so I think that it's part of the reason why I have like a permanent lisp in a way. People think I have an accent. I'm from California, so maybe that's the accent. But people think I'm like from the Caribbean. They're like, "Oh, you Jamaican, you Jamaican." Like they always tell me I'm from the Caribbean. I've never even been to the Caribbean ever. Not because I don't want to go, but because I just haven't had the opportunity to have the right schedule to go. Like I haven't, like anytime I've been offered to go, I've had other work to do. Like I was working on a TV show or a movie or whatever the heck I was doing. Um, I just never had time to go. But I did want to go. Now I don't know if I'm gonna go anymore, because I'm afraid to go out of the country, you guys. I am terrified of going out of the country. Not because I'm afraid of going to another place, but because of the new laws. It's so hard to get back in your country now. They will lock you out your country. You can get in a situation where you end up a prisoner of a different country. It's too much. Too scary. Um, Hold on, there's a lot of questions I missed. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll back up. Um, Timo says, "Who is they? Because they are humans too." What are you talking about? They? What they are you talking about? I don't understand. I don't know. Timo. Explain yourself. Angel is laughing at me. T Brown says, "Hey Rock, hope all is well." All is beautiful. I just finished my brownies that I did not need to eat. I do not. Rock Mercury does not support brownies. Even though it's my fourth one I've eaten, because my sister made them. My sister is the best cook. Like it's so hard not to eat what she cooks. So, T Brown says, "Hey, wait." Sub S Dub says, "Yo, I love the live last week." Thank you. I'm glad you're here today. That live was crazy last week. Like the people were coming at me from all over. We had like 3,500 people in here. I don't even know why that even happened. I was just a normal day. I was eating. Wasn't I eating pizza? I was just chilling. I was eating. I think I was eating papaya. I was eating papaya, just chilling, and all of a sudden, all these people came out of nowhere attacking me. I was like, "Oh, how dare you guys? What have I done?" Lost Soul says, how did long did it take you to grow your hair and beard? Um, like 2 years, I want to say. I want to say like around maybe a year and a half to 2 years, because the last time I cut my hair, it was all blonde, and so it's been that long. So that's how much blonde I have left. That's all the blonde I have left out of all my hair, just these tips. So the last time I had a haircut, my entire hair was blonde. Like everything. Even my eyebrows were blonde, my beard was completely blonde. So that's how long it's been. So I think it's about 2 years since then. I love how the tips are still blonde. Oh, at some point it's gonna go away. I'm never dyeing my hair again, ever. I'm never doing it again, but it's good to have these tips. I'm never gonna cut these off either. I'm gonna let them go off naturally. Cause it looks like it's natural almost. It looks like it would be like this would just happen naturally. Cause this is natural. My beard is natural. Like that's how it grows. It just grows blonde. It grows a little reddish. I have like Irish in my family or whatever. Um, and then I have white hairs growing here because I'm old. I'm elderly. I'm elderly. I'm 31 years old. Oh my God. I'll be 32 next month. Oh. I love being old. But that's not old. Come on. Like somebody said that on the Lizzo show. They're like, oh well, all these girls are younger than me. I'm in my early 30s, and it's just different for me now. I'm like, she's calling herself old in her early 30s. I was actually offended. I'm like, I'm 32. I'll be 32. Like, don't you dare package me into being old. Not that nothing's wrong with being old, because I love like Japanese culture, where they respect their elders in a way of like, or respect aging, the aging process, and associate it more with wisdom. I love that. That's what I'm here for. I believe in that. So I look at getting older as wisdom, if you choose to be, or you can be older and get deeper and deeper into a pattern that's not really helpful for you or anyone. Um, um, Next question says, Beam says food ASMR is back. Well, I'm done now, and I'm just sipping my last bit of coffee. Um, Francis says, "Hey Rock, I wanted to say hi. You are always so inspirational to me. Enjoy the rest of your day." Thank you, Francis. It's people like you the reason why I keep coming on. Like I'm very thankful for people who just like to chat and, you know, and as soon I have the Rock Mercury, um, the Rock with Mercury sessions. So you'll be able to purchase like a purchase and book a session with me an hour or 30 minutes, and you can choose it to be a private session where we can just talk and like live, nothing adult. This is all just talking. This is all conversation. So we're not going to do nothing adult happening here. Like no sketchy stuff. It's only just like being somebody you can talk to, hear you out, whether it's a business concept you want to talk about, a relationship situation, you just want to be heard about life going on right now. Maybe you have an art project you're working on, you want to chat about it and get my feedback on. Anything. I'm not a therapist. This is just literally a Rock with Mercury session. That's why I call it a session, not a consultation, not a coaching. Like this is just we're chatting, And so those will be available very soon on the Rock Mercury app and as well as rockmercury.com. The app is coming, I hope, next week. If things go well, I can hopefully launch it next week. I've already designed it, so I'm just waiting to see when the Apple team and the Google team approves it to be on the App Store, and then I will be promoting it for you guys, so you guys can download the Rock Mercury app. And get my merchandise. Yeah. But anyway, so I'll be doing that, and it'll be a show as well. For anybody who does the public ones, which is half off the price, you'll be on the actual show on the YouTube show I have called Rock with Mercury, and the podcast. There'll be a new Rock with Mercury podcast. So it's going to be all there. And by the way, we're already on our 166th episode of Rock Mercury podcast. Oh, I can't believe how we got to 166 already. Every day, you guys. I come on every day, multiple times a day. Let's see. Angel says, Rock is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Mob says, they'll do anything but get a job. I don't know what you're talking about from there, but sure. Shrek says, off-brand Caillou. Off-brand Caillou? What does that even mean? Caillou? I don't even know who you're talking about. Who is that person you're... What? Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to waste too much time trying to figure that out. Lil Zay says, bro, how did you get on the show? That whole show was great. Ryan Murphy casted me on that show. He handpicked me for it, and I'm thankful. I've not watched it. I'm not watching that show at all. I don't want to handle that type of serial killer kind of situation. So I'm going to go ahead and not watch it. It's hard, you guys, when somebody's actually tried to kill you, it becomes more than a show. Like my ex-husband really tried to end my life multiple times, actually. And it's just tough to see a video that tells the story of how a person gets to that point, and to see those moments where one person being vulnerable, the victims are being vulnerable in this intimate experience, but then Jeffrey Dahmer's over here trying to end that person's life or control them, and that's something I went through in my actual marriage. So it's hard to see that again, and even want to experience. I just don't even want to experience that, you guys. It's too triggering. Of course I'm strong enough and I could do it if I wanted, but I just don't. I've already lived through it. I'm thankful to be free. I'm thankful to be away from that person. I hope he goes to jail or to hell. All right, next. Zach Rumor says, did y'all see the eyes up in the vent on the ceiling? The eyes up in the vent on the ceiling. What are you talking about? You said there's eyes up here? There's eyeballs in there? Whatever. You're crazy. Pimpin' Taco is in the house. Hey. Hi, Rock. Hello, Pimpin' Taco. Darwin says, somebody throw the homeless some coins. Really? You call me homeless now? Well, I'm gonna block you. But if I block you now, then I'm gonna lose my chat place. I'll block you later on. What's your name again? Make sure I remember you, Darwin. So Darwin's gonna get blocked after I get through these comments. I'm gonna block Darwin. Okay, you guys. Somebody remind me when I get to the bottom of my comments. So I'm gonna go ahead and block Darwin. He doesn't deserve to be here. Pimpin' Taco says, wait, let's see. Francis says, I'm at work. Oh, my neighbor's walking her dog on the bike. I don't understand why people walk their dog while they're riding a bike. Because I've had, and it's a big dog too, and I've had a really big dog as well. A wolf, an actual wolf. He was giant, huge dog. Loved him. Love him still. He's still alive. But I can't imagine riding a bike and then the dog trips out and goes after something, because dogs do that because they're dogs. Then you're just flying off your bike. How do you control the dog and your bike? I don't know. I don't understand that. Why can't you just walk with the dog? I've seen that happen. Even if your dog's a good dog, dogs get distracted by things, and if you're riding a bike, the dog can just all of a sudden just stop, or just be tired, or hurt its paw, or I don't even know. Anything can happen, and I feel like a bike is just really rough to control an animal on. Francis says, I'm at work, so I have to go, but thanks for being such a great person. Francis, you're amazing. Thank you, Francis, for joining me today. Angel says, I love how you handle negative comments. You're awesome. Thank you, Angel. I wish I could block them still, but TikTok needs to update their system so that when I block a person, I don't have to reset my live, whatever. I already forgot who that person was, the other hater, but I'll figure them out again. Fat Chick says, you look very familiar, because I'm famous, baby. I'm famous, honey. But honestly, I've been on every one of you guys's. When I realized that, I'm like, wow, I've been on every single person's TV screen. If you have a TV, I've been on it before, because I've done so many commercials, and I've just been pushed. I've been pushed so long. I've been doing this for so long that at least at one point in time, I've been on your TV. Oh my God, who's this hot guy riding a bike right now? Oh my God, he's so hot. It's like a college student. Anyway. So, let's see. That's why I look familiar. Even my neighbors, the neighbors came to the door. They're like, you look familiar. I know you from somewhere. I'm like, okay. She was the older neighbor, too. She was, probably in her 70s or 80s. I don't know, but she knew who I was. Probably because I was on that show, The People Puzzler. And they put that commercial everywhere, so it's probably why. I don't care. To me, it's just it's all publicity. I don't really need the attention, or it's just interesting to be a household face, but not everybody knows my name like that. So, especially because I used to have no beard at all. So it makes people kind of confused. You can see in the eyes, you recognize me. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me as long as I'm getting my money. Crystal. Wait. EXO-AXP says most deaf. Gravity Rock Sock. I think the name is Krusty Sock. Says, what's your opinion on broiled eggs? I have been considering switching from scrambled, but I'm skeptical. I think that eggs in general are the menstrual cycle of a chicken, pulled out of the butt of a chicken, sometimes when it's dead. Do you know that some of the eggs you eat are pulled out from the chicken after it's already been slaughtered? They just reach in and grab all the rest of the eggs out before they process it, and they just put them right in there for you to eat later on. I'm not interested in any type of eggs, and I hope there wasn't eggs in those brownies. My sister, I think they're vegan. My sister made them vegan, I believe. But yeah, I think scrambled or boiled, it's still the menstrual cycle of an egg, of a chicken. So it's why, Pimpin' Taco says, how you doing? I'm doing amazing. EXP says, I just mind my business. People too crazy. They really are. People be tripping. Angel says, dancing and music, okay. TikTok says, you should get a record deal. I've already had it. You guys, I've been offered millions of dollars. I've said this before on my live, but these record labels have been offering me millions of dollars to sign with them. But I'm too smart. I'm too smart. I know what these deals are because I own companies. So when they're offering you millions of dollars, they're basically trying to give you a loan that they're going to pay themselves off of that loan. They don't just give you cash and say, here's $1 million in this account, here's a card, you can go use it for whatever you want. No, 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 no. They approve every single part of what gets spent out of that $1 million. Let's say it's just a $1 million loan. They're going to pick the producer. They're going to pick the creative director and the videographers and the marketing budget and all that. But they do it through their own companies, so they end up paying themselves that money. So when you start making money off of your music, you gotta pay. You think you're paying your loan off, but you're paying them back. So basically, they're saying we want you to pay us. Like when somebody gives you and offers you a record deal, which I've been at the table and sat with these people because they know my music, they see my music. I may not get the most streams as other artists do, but they know that my music comes from a very unique place, and I've written songs for really big artists. And so like when you sit down with them at the table and they offer this to you, they don't think that you're gonna think it all the way through and realize that they are saying, hey, we have this amount of money that we would like you to pay us after you make success off of your talent. Because they are connected and they own these other producers you're going to work with that they're going to pay top dollar for, the studio space that they're going to pay top dollar for. They own those studios a lot of times. They're charging you for anything they can charge you on. So it's a terrible deal a lot of times. So I've said no to all of them. And I've had friends who are really talented who said no as well. Some of them have said yes, and I've seen the stress that they go under. At one point, I considered Tinashe a friend. She was with the label. She finally got out of her label. I don't consider her a friend anymore because she lost me a lot of money, and I've done nothing but support her and help her. And I'm the reason why she even has her creative direction that she has right now. Like her album covers, all of her things she has. Like I've literally supported her new project, and it's just like I feel like she really did me dirty. So I don't consider her a friend anymore. But I watched her come out of her old contract and be feeling very like tied down, and like they would tell her that her album wasn't good enough, and just like keep charging her for more and more studio sessions, even though she thought her album was done. And it was just a hot mess. And then she left them, and then she went with Rock Nation as a management company, and that was a mess too. She's still with them now. That's a whole different story. But I wish her well. At this point, I want to even release that. I'm gonna release that. Like I don't consider myself friends with Tinashe anymore, but I do wish her well. I know I've had some very harsh words for her in the past because of what I went through with her business wise. But it's really about her manager, especially one of them who I won't even name him. He doesn't deserve to have his name put out here. But it's one of her managers, both of her managers, both one of the male, one of the female. They're both basura, like actual trash. And so I'll just say that about those two. But Tinashe herself, I think she's just kind of misrepresented. And she's kind of a mean girl. She's like, the movie Mean Girls? She's like Regina George kind of vibes. So it's like, I'm good. I'm happy to not be associated with her anymore. I love being around talented people like Azealia Banks. Like that's who I love. She's a queen. She recently posted on her feed on Instagram that she is the queen of rap, and I do believe her. I believe that. I mean, I'm a huge Nicki fan. I'm a Barb for sure, but I love Azealia Banks. And I do believe that she is the most talented rapper, like hands down. The reason why I still stand for Nicki as who she is, and I love Nicki. I'm a Barb, is because Nicki has found a way to commercialize it all the way to the international level. But talent wise and diversity, Azealia Banks cannot be touched. Azealia Banks has no competition. Like there's none of the girls are even in the same page as her. Like it's a different level of talent, a different level of coot, as Nicki would say. Like it's beyond. So let me keep going down here because I'm gonna miss some of these comments if I don't keep going. But love you, Azealia. Love you, boo. And that's not just because I know her. Like I think she literally is just that talented. If I never even met her a day in my life, I would still ride for her at the same level because she is that B. She is that B word. Himster says, I saw you in the Jeffrey Dahmer film, episode 10. Episode 10. Okay, I gotta watch that episode just to see myself in there because I still haven't seen it. I'm not gonna watch that whole episode. I'm just gonna find myself in there. Peanut Butter Cup says, that's not racism. People get blocked for cursing all the time. Other people just don't get reported. I think it is racism. TikTok has been known for pretty racist things that they've done. Um, so I'm gonna say it's racism. I know you're saying that it's not, but it is racism. What I've experienced has definitely been racism because I've seen other white creators not have to deal with what I've dealt with over the years here. Himster says, right or wrong? Yes, you saw me in Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah. Devin says hello. Hello, Devin. Hold on, you guys. I have to keep going back. Oh my God, there's so many people. I really appreciate you guys for coming. I think some of these people are probably gone by now, but I need to go back to these comments. Oh my God, you guys, hold on. Hello. Okay, Only Top says, what do you think of the Top G? The Top G, what are you talking about? What is Top G? What's the Top G? I don't know what that means. Yo, it's Landon says, yeah, it was crazy. Okay. Love the beard and the hair. Thank you, yo, it's Landon. Married to the Money says, cut your mustache, you would look way better. I look better than you will ever look in your life. Married to whatever your name is. Married to Daminia. I look better than you and all your ancestors. So cut your ignorance, cut your stupidity, and let's work on that before you even think about cutting anything from me. I don't need to be cut down. I don't need to be lifted up and to be supported. So go cut your ignorance before you come to speak to me, married to the money. You probably ain't got no money. Stefan says, I think I saw you in a movie. Yes, I've been in movies before, lots of movies. Ghostface says, Zeke. What is Zeke? T Brown says, you're still a baby, lol. Oh my God, T Brown. Yeah, 30 is still a baby. That's right. 31. Miss Lady says 30 is the new 20s. Yes. Geo says, are you growing your hair out? Yeah, I'm gonna keep growing it forever. Caillou is a TV show, kids show. He's bald, which makes no sense. Exactly. I mean, I know who Caillou is. So I'm like, that's why I was confused on why they call me an off-brand Caillou when I don't even know. Flowerbud, thank you, Flowerbud. Flowerbud tipped me some tokens and said, you're beautiful inside and out. Thank you, Flowerbud. You're beautiful too. I appreciate you. See, I got my people supporting me. Let's see. Who's in the house? Oh, Haley's in the house. Hey, Haley. Haley says, this girl is driving again. Fixed up my Jeep. Yes, Haley. Oh my gosh. You got your Jeep back on. Your mom loves says, wait, you're on the Jeff show on Netflix? Yeah. I seen you on season 8. Okay. Or 10 when they break the building. Yep, that's right. What's up, Connie? Thank you, Connie, for the roses. Angel says 2,000 likes, 2,500 likes. So thank you for 2,500 likes, you guys. User says strong enough. For real. Haley says jail. Yes, jail. Wet says, my guy, how you been? Peace and prosperity to you. My guy, I'm waiting for that fire burger again. Oh my gosh, I can't do any burgers for a while. Well, I've been eating too many of them. Vegan ones, of course. You twippin'? I don't know what that means. Hey girl. Hey. Haley says, bye Darwin. I'm gonna get Darwin off of here as soon as I can get to the bottom of these comments. SWQ says slay. Yes. Devin says, hey my guy, what do you talk about? Everything. Geo says, hey, I got to go to work, so bye. Thank you, Geo, for coming through. Haley says, dog walk on roller skates. No, that's even scarier. Then you really can't control that dog. That dog's going to drag you to wherever it wants to go, especially a big dog. If you have a little tiny dog, maybe you can do it, but why would you want to be on wheels as you're trying to control an animal that can literally pull you? We're at 3.3 thousand likes. That's crazy. TH says, get a trim, bro. Get a brain, bro. Get a brain. I'm not your bro. Get a brain. Don't ever tell me in your life to get a trim. Get a brain. Queen V says, hey, friend. Hey, Queen V. You Twippin says, Darwin. That's it. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. SW says, you're not famous. Apparently I am. You're on my page. Isn't that funny? Somebody's on my page telling me you're not famous, but you're here on my page commenting. I'm famous enough, apparently. So hilarious. These haters will do their best. to try to like state their ignorance. Six Mer says for real. Fab says, will you please look up my song Fabo 870 and give me your honest opinion, please? That name is terrible. I don't like the name of your song. So that's my honest opinion. I love it. Angel says, reminder, block Darwin and Xavier. Okay, cool. I'm going to block them. I gotta go. Rita says, not my eggs, because I have my own chickens. I mean, at least your eggs are healthier. At least they're laying their eggs and you can eat those eggs. I've had fresh laid eggs from chickens before. They do taste a lot better, I will say, when I was eating eggs. So, I mean, hey, it's all you. I mean, animals eat eggs, snakes eat eggs and stuff. In my opinion, they are still the menstrual cycle of a chicken, and I would rather not eat that anymore. Dude, what the combo says, just queefed, and I swear I let out some roadkill. What in the world? That's crazy. What a crazy thing to say. I have to go soon, you guys. So I'm going to read these comments and get off of here because I have an appointment coming for the house. Angel says, TH was also being rude to you, Rock. I wish I knew how to be a mod. It's all good. I'm gonna block them in a second. It's just that TikTok sometimes has a weird thing that happens. Let's see. T Brown says, you have piano fingers. You would be able to play piano very well. I have piano fingers? I do play piano a little bit, like not too much. I should keep training because I had a piano in my studio in LA, like the house. I had a music studio there. W No says, yo, whoa, yo. Sutan says, them eyes look like long lost ancestors to each other. Wow, really disrespectful. I'm gonna be blocking you for sure. That's Sutan Sesh. Okay, you're getting blocked. Monkey says, eyes dripping down Z. Wow, you're getting blocked too. Angel says, we all love you, Rock. Thank you. Kevin says, hello from Brazil. Hey. Mike says, hello from Melbourne, Australia. Oh, I love Australia. I still feel like somehow I'm going to end up like marrying an Australian, a hot Australian. So I love Australians. They're so hot to me. Okay, let's go ahead and block these people. I'm blocking the monkey first. Goodbye. You're blocked and you're muted. Let's go find the next hater. Let's go to the haters. We're going to go ahead and block Sultan Flesh. Goodbye. You're muted and you are blocked. Perfect. Let's find the next one to block. Let's block this SWQ person who says, I'm not famous. I'm not famous. Is that right? Well, you're blocked. You're blocked and you're muted. Goodbye. All right. Any more haters? And TH says, get a trim, bro. Get blocked, bro. You're blocked and you're muted. This is so nice to just like simply go through and just block these haters out of my life. I think there's another person I wanted to block a little bit earlier. Hold on, you guys. Married to the Money says, cut your mustache, you would look way better. Should I block this person too? I think I'll block them. They're rude. I don't like that rudeness. Telling me what to do, cut myself down. I'm going to block you and mute you. Don't deserve to be here. All right, next. Let's see. Ooh, Peanut Butter says, goofy AF. Oh, then you're saying it to a person named Top G. I don't know. Was there another person on here that I was going to block? I think they're gone. Off-brand Caillou. Oh, so this person called me off-brand Caillou, but then so Shrek the Great. Should I block? I'm going to block this person too. Because I do not like Caillou. Caillou is like the most annoying character. I think that's it, you guys. I think I got all the haters out of here. Bro, Jesus. Okay, cool. I think I got all the haters. I think they're all gone. Oh, thank you, Angel, for the heart. the finger heart. Thank you, thank you. Vela Fonta says, "Were you in Dahmer in the scene where they destroyed the building because the guy looked just like you?" Yes, that was me. I was in that. Am I really in this show that much? Like every day, I get at least 8 people tell me. Um, I'm so confused. Like every day, I'm getting that. So I need to watch this episode because apparently I'm in it that much. Um, I wonder if I'm signed into my Safari because I tried to sign into my Google Chrome, but I just can't. It's like I forget the password to this account that I'm on. Because I don't, like, it's a family account I'm on because I would not pay for Netflix. I'm never on Netflix, except for now. Let's see if I can get on there. Netflix. I feel like Netflix is, I don't know, it's just very, nothing I really want to see on there. But, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see if this signs in. Please sign in. Oh, dang it. Incorrect password again. Oh, my gosh. Oh, how annoying. I think the password got updated. Yeah, I don't know the new password. I gotta figure that out. Meh. I just asked for it. You have one kind of look. C. Corey Erol says you have one. Okay, let me see. Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix building teardown. Let's try that on YouTube or something because it's gotta be somewhere else. Jeffrey. Oh god, I hate even typing this in. Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix building scene. This is the official trailer. I don't want to see this trailer. It's gonna be too like scary. I don't want to see that at all. Niecy Nash is amazing. I'm really happy for her. Oh gosh, it's so gross. This show is so terrible. How did y'all watch this show? Like it's just so bad. Like to see all these terrible things that happened. Oh my gosh. It's crazy to tear the whole building down, you know? Thing. I need to get on Netflix because I can't find that one scene. There's a video of all of his real victims. Dang. Yeah, this is really sketchy. Okay. Look of a kind. Or let's see. Ethan says, "I love your hair, bro. It's on point." Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's growing back. I appreciate it. I can't wait till my hair is just like flowing all the way down. I can just be here with my hair like flowing, covering my chest to be like, "Hi guys, Pocahontas here." This is not Pocahontas. Definitely not Pocahontas. His hair is too thick to be Pocahontas. Thank you though. Angel says, "Can we see?" No, I can't show you guys because I can't find it. But you guys can find it on Netflix. I need to get my login because I haven't been on Netflix in forever. Ethan says, "Man loved chaos and violence. In fact, he's gotta have it. We relish in it. It's sick." Yeah, like it's so crazy how obsessed we are with Jeffrey Dahmer. I know I was in the show, but I mean, it's just crazy how people really want to see this. And it's the #1 show right now. Angel says, "I'm still afraid to watch it, but I'll look for your scenes." I'm not watching it. I'm never going to watch it in my life. I'm only going to watch that one episode, not the whole episode. I'm going to, you know how you can go on Netflix and scoot through, like you can see the scenes as you're like drawing the mouse over. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find the scene where I see myself. And then, because I'm in 3 different scenes, but people don't even realize the other 2 scenes I'm in, but I'm in 2 other scenes. I'm in the one where they're at the apartment complex. The other apartment, not the building apartment, there's another apartment complex that they're in. I'm in that apartment complex, and then I'm in It was like a hotel. It was a hotel. That's what it was. I don't know if I think they show it as a hotel too. So I'm in the hotel scene, and then I'm in the big. There's like a big rally scene at the end. I'm in that scene too. So, but I haven't seen them all. People only send me pictures of or videos of that other scene when I'm looking up at the building. So I guess he heavily featured me. That's why he picked me. Thank you, Ryan Murphy, for the publicity. But yeah, I can't watch it. And just thinking about turning it on makes me want to cry. From what I've been through already. So, Lost Soul says, "Who is your celebrity crush?" I love that question. My celebrity crush. Like if I can get it in, with somebody right now. I mean, honestly, Chris Brown. And I know, like, it's weird to say that because we have a lot of mutual friends, and I've been around Chris Brown. So if he sees this, he'd be like, he probably might feel some kind of way. But I think Chris Brown is so hot. His energy, his talent, he's just so hot to me. He's so hot. I mean, if Rihanna forgives him, then who am I to care about whatever? Like, that's not. I wasn't in that car. Um, but Chris Brown can beat up this pussy anytime he would like. Even though I'm a top, I would bottom for Chris Brown. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's so big though. It's so big. I had to really practice. Uh, oh well. Ethan says, "You're better off just not watching it, man. Don't put your stuff in your mind. Don't put that stuff in your mind's eye." Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I only want to see that one scene because the scene is not that traumatic where I'm in because it's just a building being torn down. But I can watch that if I'm just seeing that one part and then turn it off. Like literally, probably like what is it, a minute or so, maybe less. I don't know how long that scene is. I haven't seen it. My best friend sent me a video of it, but I didn't see the whole scene, so we'll see. Ethan says, "You're better off." Oh, I saw that already. He said, "It's cool. You're in it, though. That's awesome. Thank you, Ethan." Angel says, "Chris Brown's so cute." No, he's like, yeah. Chris Brown is so hot. He's so hot. I don't even care. I don't even, like, he's so talented, too. Like, it's just insane how so much talent can be in one person. I don't know, I just like his attitude, his energy, and his artistry, and how good of a father he is, and like I have to look him up right now. Chris Brown. Here he is. Hold on, you guys. Somebody can so get it. I think it's my number one celebrity crush. It used to be Jaden Smith, but Jaden's cute. Jaden Smith's cute, but like he's really artistic. But like I like that confidence that Chris Brown has and his style. And I know from allegedly Chris Brown gets down. He's inclusive. I'll just say he's inclusive, and that wouldn't be out. It wouldn't be if I hooked up with Chris Brown, it wouldn't be the craziest thing that happened. And I wouldn't. Let's just say I wouldn't be his first. I would not be his first of my type. I'll just say that. And we have a lot of mutual friends, and I've been around him himself, and I've been to his house before. But yeah, I'll just say that I wouldn't be the first homoerotic experience for Chris Brown. I would be far from the first. Oh my God, he's so hot. Oh my mouth is watering. Oh my God, no, Chris Brown is literally like the hottest. Oh my God, sorry you guys. I'm looking on Google right now. Just look. And he's like, when he dances, it's done. When he dances, it's like it's over. It's like, take it, like, take it. Just take it all. What do you need, Chris Brown? You know. Ethan's laughing at me. Angel's laughing at me. Don't you laugh at me? Don't you laugh at me? Just because I want Chris Brown to beat this pussy up. Oh gosh. All right. I love Rihanna too, but I'm not like it's not like in that kind of way. But my sister did ask me because she was like, well, you always say, like, you joke around saying that like if Beyonce was single that you would date her. I said, no, that's not. You're wrong there. I'm not joking. I would marry Beyonce if she was single, and I would be straight. I would convert, and I would literally, like, I'm not even joking. Like, this is not like me being a comedic. I'm not even a comedian. I would literally switch my orientation for Beyonce and be as straight as an arrow, and I would learn whatever I need to learn to please her because that's Beyonce, and yeah, I would never cheat on her ever. I would just be, I mean, I think she would accept me for who I am, but like, I still would just be faithful to her. Like, I don't think Beyonce would be the type of person that's like, oh, well, you were with guys before, so I can't be with you, because Jay-Z has been with all types of people. Jay-Z has gotten around. And Jay-Z, from what I know, Jay-Z is not as arrow straight as he may seem in the public eye, but let me just, whatever, that's a different story. And all power to Jay-Z, whatever. I hate that he cheated on Beyonce, but like, no, I would totally be with Jay-Z. No, sorry, I would totally be with Beyonce. Um, what did I just say? I don't mean I would totally be with Beyonce. I wouldn't be with Jay-Z unless it's with Beyonce. Like a threesome is fine, but not just with Jay-Z on itself. It would be like Jay-Z and Beyonce, or just Beyonce with Beyonce herself, but not just Jay-Z on his own. But together it'd be okay. I'd be down if we were all together. Cause I think Jay-Z's handsome. He's hot. I'm not gonna ever say Jay-Z's ugly because he's not ugly. Jay-Z's very attractive to me. I don't know why people think he's ugly. I think because of his lips and his like African features. I think his lips are very hot. I think he's a very attractive person. He's very confident, but it's just not like because he cheated on Beyonce. I wouldn't want to like be with him on his own. It would have to be with Beyonce there. But I'd rather just have Beyonce alone. So, Ethan says, I hope you make it one day with Chris Brown, bro. More power to you. It might happen. Might happen one day. Chris Brown, you know, if you see this in the future, you know where my DMs are. You know who to reach out to, and we can make that happen. I'll drive back to LA for a little weekend, you know, or come to Houston, you know. Tell me which hotel you're at. I mean, I don't want anything but that thing. Um, Ethan says, it shouldn't matter who is a guy or girl. Love is love. I hope one day the whole world feels that. I feel the same way. I really feel the same way about that. So I feel like Chris Brown's pretty open. I know they tried to make Chris Brown seem homophobic because of his attack with Frank Ocean or whatever that drama that happened was. But Chris Brown is far from homophobic. He's far, far from homophobic. Like, they just they misconstrued what he said in that situation. So it doesn't matter. Wait, sorry. Oh, Angel says, did you see the Chris Brown look-alike? He looks just like him. Check it out. I've seen him before, like on Instagram, but let me see another picture. Chris Brown look-alike. Look alike. Gotta see him. I mean, that's crazy. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. He does look just like Chris Brown. Um, so maybe both of them? But that does look like Chris Brown. Dang. That's pretty wild. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's really... Well, they're both hot. Angel says, right? Angel's laugh at me again. Y'all, I need you all to get on your knees right now and manifest a night with Chris Brown for me. I don't need to marry him or date. I mean, if I was to date, like if we were to be like faithful to each other and like actually be in a relationship and like he wouldn't be cheating with every streetwalker in the street, which he would do probably because he's very like free spirit, whatever. I want loyalty for my next relationship, but like that, it'd be great to date him if he was like down for that. Like I would be a good stepdad to his like daughter, but if that doesn't happen, even just a night would be okay for me. It's fine. I'm fine with that because it would be hot to like dating Chris would be so hot. Chris Brown, oh my god, it'd be so hot. No, like, are you serious? We would have so much fun. But I wouldn't. I'll be so stressed about that. Like, worry about him. He's always cheating on me, going around like because he's so hot. Everybody wants Chris Brown, so it's like, it's just, it's just. I don't know like how realistic that is for like what he wants. I think he. I don't think he wants to be monogamous. If he wants to be monogamous, because I've already done the open relationship thing. I've done that. I've been in the adult industry. Like I get it. I'm not a prude. Like oh, I have to just be, alone. Like no, I'm not a prude. I understand it. I've already tried the open relationship thing. It's terrible. I hated it for me myself. Other people I may work for, I don't want that. But I would totally date Chris Brown if he was like if it was like a real situation and we're gonna like, really be bonded and like connect. But I can just do a one night thing too. That's fine to me. But yeah, but nothing more than one night because then I'll catch feelings and then he's gonna be to some other trick or some other scandal where he's hooking up with somebody on a yacht again. I can't. It's too stressful for me. So, Chris Brown, hit me up. My number is on my website. All right, bye, Rockers and Mercuryans. I gotta go. I've already said too many toxic things on here. Angels praying for me. Yes. Wait, Ethan says, I'm manifesting it for you, bro. We got you. Thank you. Manifest hard, you guys. We can do this. We can do this. We want a rock with Chris Brown relationship. Rock Mercury and Chris Brown forever. You know? It's what it is. Like, we need that. The universe needs that. Oh, he's so hot, you guys. Oh my gosh. I would could I commit to being a bottom? Because I don't know. I don't think he like bottoms. Like, I know he's done LGBT things from what I've heard, from what I not even heard, what I know from the behind the scenes. Because I work in the industry and I know him. I know his people. What I know about him, I don't think he bottoms. So I would literally have to be like, come on, become a bottom, and that's so hard because he's like, it's. Let's also manifest that Chris Brown becomes a bottom. Because I'm the top, and I don't want to do that. But I want Chris Brown, but I don't want to become a bottom for him. That's going to be so much wreckage down there. You know? I'm trying to keep my stuff tight and right. No hallways, your man barely fits through the foyer. The foyer, wall to wall. Your man swinging back to back, ball to ball. That's my song called Foyer. Go listen to it on every streaming platform. But yeah, I need Chris Brown to become a bottom. I'm not trying to bottom at all, but I'll do it for him if I had to. If that's the only way, then I'll figure it out. Dang, I'm gonna be messed. I'm being in a wheelchair dealing with that. Y'all seen it. The pictures are out there. You guys have seen it. There's public pictures. In fact, I'm gonna look at them right now just to see. Of course, I can't show you guys, but I'm gonna look right now. Chris Brown, blank, 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 blank photos. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it came right up. Oh my gosh. Okay, Chris Brown. God, that's not even excited. That's not even erected. Chris Brown, what am I supposed to do with that? Dang, Chris Brown, it's not even filled up. Chris. Oh my God, Chris. Yeah. I need you guys to manifest super hard. So not only do I need you guys to give me a moment, a night with Chris Brown or dating, but I need him to be compelled to bottom. I don't need him to be like, you know what, I've topped all these years. I'm just ready to commit to you, Rock Mercury. I'll be a bottom for you for life. I'm gonna be your Chris Breezy Bottom. Chris Breezy Bottom. All I want is a Chris Breezy Bottom, you guys. That's all I want for Christmas. Don't you come to me asking me, Rock Mercury, what do you want for Christmas? I want a Chris Breezy Bottom. Chris Breezy Bottom, okay? Fire for that. I can't. Wait, Ethan says, even if it ain't Chris Brown, you'll find love of your life one day. Trust me, it happened to me. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you for that. But before I find the love of my life, I would like to have a night with Chris Brown, or a few nights or something. But not too much to catch feelings, unless we're gonna be together. I don't want to catch feelings with him, unless we're gonna be like together as an item, you know. Um, Two Tone Brazy says, "Would you drink mercury as a prank? You want me to die? Drinking mercury as a prank is a death sentence. What? No, I'm not drinking mercury. And nobody do that, please. Nobody ever drink mercury as a prank. Oh my god, that's really disturbing. Don't do that. I'm not mad at you for asking the question, but I'm just like, I want you to know that that would literally kill you. So don't do that, please." Ethan says, "OMG." Okay. Angel says, "Earth to rock." Earth to rock? um, Ethan says, "Chris Bottom." Chris Breezy Bottom. Chris Breezy Bottom. He likes to call himself Chris Breezy. So, Strong and Beautiful says, "I'm cracking up." I mean, I'm trying to crack up that Chris Breezy Bottom. But anyway, I hope that I get this in my life. Chris Brown is so hot. And I understand that things happen sometimes. And he just went through his times. And he's so talented. And his album, I love his new album. And he's already been with one of my friends. And she said that he's really good. He said he's really good in bed. So, I mean, she's one of my close friends. And she was like, he throws it down. So I'm like, can you throw it down on me, please? And that's how also I know that he'll be down. But I don't want to bottom. Dang it. I'll have to really figure out how to like take all of that. You guys, I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Puke Goggin says, "Jesus doesn't love you." Well, I don't love Jesus, and Jesus ain't real. I'm more real than Jesus, so whatever. Angel says, "Slay with us." That's what I meant. Oh, he said, "Slay with us." Stay with us. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. Um, well, all right. Well, thank you so much, you guys. Oh, stay with us, like Earth to like come back to you outside of this picture that I'm looking at right now, that I'm really interested in. Okay, let me get off of here because I need you guys to just really, if you care about Rock Mercury in any way, if I've helped you in any way, I need you to pray for at least the next month, every day. I need you to pray for a Chris Breezy Bottom for Rock Mercury, because I deserve that. I deserve it. Ethan says, "You have a nice day, bro. You'll get Chris Breezy Bottom one day." Thank you. Thank you so much. Angel says yes. Oh, thank you. You guys really love me. I love you guys so much. But I love you even more if you give me a Chris Breezy Bottom. Have a beautiful day. Oh my god, there's another photo of him at the beach. He's at the beach. A nude beach. Oh my gosh. The way that I would be like, oh my god, Chris Brown, are you serious? I gotta get off of here. Because, should I save this photo? It's already on Google. I don't gotta save it, I guess. Oh my god, Chris Brown. My mouth is watering. All right. Bye, you guys. Bye. Bye. Oh, Chris Breezy Bottom. Don't laugh at me, Angel.